we are, Dead by Daylight. Also doing the Stranger Things, which got recently well, basically not too long ago since it got released. If anyone doesn't know what Stranger Things is, I mean, Netflix, that's all I'm saying. And they got the Demogorgon from Stranger Things into the game, which is horrifyingly amazing. And even two characters from the show to be one of the survivors. If anyone has never played, even heard about Dead by Daylight, let me see, how can I break this down? Basically, there are people being thrown into a nightmarish place, a realm, if you say, where they do trials. 4 survivors go in, and a killer is thrown in there, and the survivors must do their best to either work together or use their wits and their skills to repair generators. And once they repair the generators, if they repair enough of them, a gate to a gateway for them to get out, the trial will be powered on, and they will have to reach one of these gates, which is mostly 2. Always 2, and never notice if there's any third or anything, which that'll be weird if that happened. Be a glitch maybe. But yeah, a gate, and you know, also is great if each survivor support one another. So, you know, it's always 4 survivors and 1 killer. Killer has to try to, well, kill them any means necessary. And all of them been thrown here together by a being, I believe, called the Entity. Not much is known about this entity, but this being, this thing, was the one that just transported these people and killers to this realm to undergo these trials for unknown reasons. The thing is, once they do escape, they kind of go back to a campfire and await for the next trial. And if they somehow get caught by the killer can either, well, kill them or put them on a hook to be sacrificed to the almighty Entity, and they're dead. But even though they die, they make sure you know that death is not escape, literally. Because guess what? They come back and they're thrown into another trial. So either you live and pass, or you die and you get tossed into another one. Either way, they're trapped in this endless loop. But I mean, the ones that are getting the kick out of this is the killers themselves. So yeah, that's basically how the game goes. It's an online game, so you're always with other people. So it makes things interesting when you run across other people and their own style of how they get through the thing. Some people in the trial will literally do what's mostly suggestive and help each other out the best that they can, that is. But there are other survivors that just look out for themselves, which, you know, everyone knows that there'll be people like that in real life. Let's be real with it. So, you know, you have to adapt. That's my opinion on that. Just adapt to every situation. And for a player that's playing as the killer, since it's going to be 5 players, 1, 4, you have to adapt on the play style of the player that's playing the killer. They have so many ways to get you. So many. And with different killers in categories that they can select to play as, you won't know what killer you're dealing with until you enter the trial. You get to see your allies, though, the other survivors, whatever survivor they're playing as, and there's a lot of survivors you can play as. at least you can see each other, and you can actually bring in stuff that can help you during trial. Like as you saw, I'm using Dwight here. He has a med kit. He can use it to heal himself or heal his other allies. So it's up to you how you want to use your med kit. But even if you do not have a med kit, you can literally heal others. You can't heal yourself unless you have something called a perk, and a perk is basically an ability, a skill that all survivors already have. And the more you do these trials, you get things called blood points, which you can like level up your survivor, and the more perks they'll be allowed to use. The max is up to 4 perks, and each perk, whatever you decide to put in, gives them their own, well, perk abilities. Such as there's a self-healing perk, which one survivor comes with, and others have like maybe like a run boost or something like that. And eventually when you level them up like a higher levels and everything, to like make your ability teachable for other survivors who may have. So like the one I was mentioning, the one that could self-heal herself, her name is Claudette. A lot of people like to level her up, get her healing, self-healing perk, and people can just put it to all their other survivors. They just gotta keep leveling up until they see the option of picking this new perk. And the same goes for the killers. The killers can be leveled up with the blood points, and they have their own unique perks. And of course, level up the killers enough, they could give their killer perks to other killers. So, you know, killers got their own perks, survivors have their own. And here we are, we're in a trial here. Oh, there's a Meg. Oh, we're all here together. Hey guys. Little do they know, we're all in a stream. Well, why these two go up together, I'll stick with this person. Yeah, you never want to set off the crows. The crows kind of notify the killer. These are one of the generators. Seems like there's a hex on it. They have a way to make sure it's difficult to repair the generator if a killer happens to have a perk that makes it more difficult, like a hex. The best way to get rid of it is you gotta fire in a totem and get rid of the hex so you can repair it normally. But sometimes it takes a whole game just to find a totem to break that has the hex. Because then there's dull totems, and I see something over there. What killer is it? Oh, it's the Hag. Literally, that's the killer's name, Hag. She's a cannibalistic killer. So you don't want to be caught by her. Oh yeah, if you heard that heartbeat, that just lets you know that a killer is nearby and getting closer. So if you don't hear a heartbeat, that's a good sign. A little trick I learned from other players. Not exactly the best way to go about it, but it helps me make sure the repairs go up a bit. Just do a little repair, get off, do a little more repairs. At least until someone finds that hex totem. Oh, someone got caught. Yeah, you can see the outlines of when someone gets downed. Because the killer mostly has to hit you twice to bring you on the floor. Once you're injured, you can still run. But if they hit you again, you fall to the ground, and then you'll be crawling, unable to do anything. And that's their perfect opportunity to just pick you up, take you to a hook to be sacrificed to the entity. But you can still be saved if another survivor were to find you and unhook you. I mean, there is a way you can unhook yourself, but it's not really highly suggestive because it's basically called a struggle, and when you struggle, you only have 3 tries on your first hook. And if you don't jump off in one of those 3 yeah, it's one of the perks that killer has. She leaves like markings on the ground. And if you get near these things, then a clone will pop up and give you a jump scare like that. That never gets old. At least I got a generator going. Oh, sometimes you can find a chest, and it may have a useful item in there for you. Medkit. Oh, this is actually better than the medkit I'm holding. Okay. Because they have it in rarities. Like the one I had, the brown colored one, was common. Oh, that sound means someone found a hex totem. And we can repair the generators without worry. Well, besides the killer trying to kill us. But anyways, as I was saying about the medkit... Oh, whoa, there's another one. This is what it looks like. Oh, no. Yeah, the killers don't want you to touch those. Running. Running. Oh, crap. When they carry you, you gotta try to wiggle your left analog stick on whatever console you're playing. I don't know how it works on PC, but yeah, you wiggle and you try to get off of them. And that's how it is when they hook you. Very painful and gruesome. And she's setting up her traps like that. If anyone gets near me, her clone will pop up and she can actually take places of her clone and just attack. So yeah, just gonna hang here, think about my life. Yep. Just gonna hang around here. And at least I can see where the other survivors are at. And as you see, there's something forming around me. This is one of the bits of the entity's, I don't know what you call it, claws? Talons? Or, I don't know, it's basically bits of the entity itself, and it's getting ready to, take me away as a sacrifice. And you gotta be mashing a button to fight it as long as you can. You can't do this forever. You have to keep doing this until someone tries to save you. And it looks like they're trying, at least, so I'm actually lucking out. I got some people that actually care. I like people that care. Yeah, they're crawling because they don't want to fall for the trap that's nearby. Smart thinking. Someone else got caught. Thank you. No, the problem is, if I get hook again, that'll be it. There won't be no struggles. Like that. That person was hooked before. Oh man, someone got caught. That was her first hook. She's gotta keep crawling, keep crawling. Yeah, gotta repay you back for what you did for me. Neo, run! Yep, I'll be distraction. Oh. This shall be the end of me. Drop me. Drop me. Almost there. Of course, there's a hook right there. And I did not survive my encounter with the hag. You still get points regardless of your imminent death. All points of everything you have done during the match. Rank progress. Consequences. Item lost. Player level. And a scoreboard, which really has no real meaning, but you know. You can also spectate and see how the others are doing. You can jump around seeing how others are doing. Hopefully they get out. Getting done them repairs. Oh. possible to heal any teammate that is down, as you'll see right now. The fighting chance is a good chance. See how Meg does. Shoot. Oh, good dodging. Those are the gates, if you happen to notice. It was on her right side. You never want to set off those crows. Can't stress that enough. Sometimes the killers could be nearby and they hear crows making noise. That means they know someone set them off and they're nearby. So as long as you keep on low to the ground crouching like that, you won't really be a bother to them. Oh, she took my old med kit. Glad I found some use. Healing her from the grave. There you go. Self-heal. And you always gotta do like these little mini games when you're doing self-healing or healing someone else or mess with the generators, if you haven't noticed. You gotta time the button presses just right. Like that. If you don't, well, you mess up and you notify the killer of your... well, wherever you're at. Oh boy. Run, Meg. Ooh, she actually lost her. Oh. She doesn't need a med kit because she got the self-healing perk. Which those 4 little pictures you see on the right of the screen are the perks. Yeah, she's here. Well, she did her best. it's just down to one. Okay, when stuff like this happens, there's something called a hatch, which there's something on the ground that'll be open for a survivor to jump in. Unfortunately, if the killer finds it first, they can close it. But when it is closed, the survivor has the option of opening one of the gates. But the thing is, the killer's going to be going back and forth, checking the gates. So basically, the killer becomes a gatekeeper. Basically, that's what it is, and you gotta find a way to outsmart them. Thing is, we know this killer put something there. Just gotta hurry. She's gonna make it, she's gonna make it. No, 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 don't stop! Get back to that gate. She has time to open it. And if that bar on the top screen goes to the end, the entity is just gonna grab you itself. A very disturbing way to go. This is a way of speeding up the trials because in the past people tried their best to she ain't gonna make it. Yeah, the entity is not very patient. Well, basically, no one survived that trial. But yet, the poor survivors, they have to endure another trial somehow in this nightmarish, torturous realm. It's like a loop. You always usually start out with these 4 survivors. But I believe you also get these 2 as well. And you get some cameos from other games. Like Bill from Left 4 Dead. Poor old guy dealing with zombies, and then he comes into this place. And these 2 were from the popular show on Netflix known as Stranger Things, Nancy and Steve. And if anyone knows what's Ash versus Evil Dead, he's a DLC character that's on here as a survivor. Except he doesn't have his iconic chainsaw or shotgun, which a lot of people are disappointed. But, you know, you can't really fight back the killers, the entity won't allow it. And there's other survivors you can have with, of course, purchase and stuff of DLC and things, and you can get their perks. And some of the survivors may be familiar, like some of them may be from Saw movies or the Halloween movies franchise or the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. So different survivors. And of course, different killers. I tried Dwight. again. Add stuff to the med kit, make it a lot better. I like to play this on Xbox and the PS4. I had it for free on the PS4. They had like some kind of event thing or something going on, or maybe it was like a deal thing. And the Xbox, I actually purchased it, which was on sale, so because I have more player friends on the Xbox than the PS4. So I played with some for a bit, but most of them kind of just drifted off of the game. Either that or we're just on in very bad times, like one is on, the other one's off. Like other people can relate on some games. Especially when you have people try to get you to purchase other games and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. Or you had planned to purchase it for your other console. If you ever one of those players that actually has more than one console, then you know you may prefer to play one game over in one other console, but then people convince you like, no, you gotta definitely get it for this one, and then you do it and you don't even play with them because they're all playing a different game altogether, and they just like play with you like on the game like once, and that's about it. That's super annoying. I'm like, really? All that convincing and you guys not even gonna play it? That's why I told myself, never again. No matter how many they whine and cry. You just gotta trust what you want as a gamer. You know yourself, you know how you play. Other people would beg you and whine and call you names and peer pressure you. It's like, you gotta get this for this. It's not, you just gotta get it for you. You're the one spending your money. You're the one playing it. You don't know what everyone else's schedule is like, so always get the game for whichever you want it on. Yeah, you can tell I'm a little annoyed by that. I fell for those kind of things like what, like almost several times, and I'm like, enough's enough. And also, most people just got like that craving to play other stuff. Like sometimes you just got that itch that you just gotta play this game. Got the craving that you want to play this game. And you just gotta follow through with the feeling. There's something you want to play, you go for it. Other people may question it. It's like, why are you playing that? Like, aren't you gonna play the latest, greatest game we're playing right now? It's like, yeah, another time. I just want to do this. And just look at you like you're an alien or something. Like, why would you play that? You already played that like hundreds of times. That's the whole point. You got a game, you like it, you go back to it. But different types of gamers. A lot of gamers out there, they actually have gamers that just buy a game, play a game, and if they beat the game and all that stuff, they never touch the game ever again. It's like, I beat it, so like, what's the point? Even if there's DLC, it's like, what's the point in DLC? I beat the main part of it. And then they just like trade it in, or if it's digital, they just like uninstall it. Says, it's wasting space, I already played it. But then me and other gamers similar to me, we get a game because we actually want the game and we actually want to play it whenever we want. Even if we beat it, we want to go back and like play it again sometime. Even if you already knew what will happen or anything like that. And some games totally have different playability, replayability stuff like story-wise or choice-wise. And even if it doesn't, it's just all the same thing. You just want to go through it like no different than how people see their favorite reruns on shows, movies. I mean, you just want to rewatch it because you feel like it. Just basically it. But you know, different gamers, different views on things. People don't understand, like, why would someone else do this? And then other people don't understand, well, how come they don't understand about me wanting to do this? You know, many gamers. Just like there are many gamers that like to help other players out during games like this. They'll go out of their way, even sacrifice themselves just to help someone else. I try to do those things most of the time. Try to. But if I feel like there's no point and I can't do a thing, then I really can't do it. But then there's those that just will just give up on you. But yeah, this game is like really good when you play it without talking, because you can try to hear everything around you. The only reason I'm talking is, you know, for those that never heard of this game or play it, by any chance you're seeing me play it, you know. Why is she... Oh. Oh, shoot. Crap. It's Ghostface. I'm sure many people are familiar with a movie called Scream. Yeah, this one's a stalker. And the other player's trying to protect her. That is awesome. And someone has to finish the generators. Oh, no, she got hurt. Yeah, there's always 5 generators. Gotta repair as much as you can. Well, you gotta repair 5 of them. There's always more than 5 in the trial, but you know, gotta have an option to pick which one you want to repair. Then the number drops less and less. Okay, someone finished one, and I finished that one. Shoot! The worst kind of face. Oh, hello, Hook. Stairs. Running up them stairs. Self-healing. Oh, better. Oh, hello there. Here's hoping it's something better than what I have. Nah, it's just a toolbox. It helps you repair things faster, but I want to keep the med kit. There you go. You can have that. And it gets very trippy, especially... Oh, what was that? Crap. Yeah, killer's got perks. like that actually sounds like a horror movie. Oh yeah, let me show you the worst place you should ever not be in. The basement. Yeah. It's a personal shrine to the entity itself. If the killer brings any survivors down here and hook them, they'll get extra points for doing that. I just came down here for some goodies. A flashlight. Not feeling up for a flashlight right now. Time for a little rescue. Oh, never mind. Oh man. Oh good, she got out. It's good to try to make yourself recover the best you can. Oh. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on. I know you're a sweet guy on the inside, right? Right? Man, that just looks painful to look at. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, I have no use for this med kit. It's about to be used up. Yep, like that. Girls always go first. Don't mind me. Hope we can get this fixed up. Well, it's better that she went since she's not hurt no more. But we're about to lose a person on the hook. Trying to do the best I can, buddy. It's all up to you. Or maybe not. You get caught. Awesome. Oh, right, and there's a hook right there. Oh, he opened it. I forgot that a killer could do that if they didn't have the hatch, but... Well, another round of imminent death. Struggles. The struggles were real. I guess the ghost face is looking for the hatch, so he can close it and get points for closing hatch. I mean, you get more points when you struggle that long, so... And some killers gotta be an ass about it. And we can see what the perks we all had. Messing with my tablet just in case anyone heard that. Those loud noises. Okay, since the white died like twice, let me try using a different survivor. Just go down the list. I'll use Meg. Can also customize their looks too. Now first let me give her her stuff. Med kit is always good. And nothing really add to it. Just leave it as it is. Offerings, you can just put slightly lessens the dark mists. So basically not that much fog. And stuff to make sure you get like extra points or like, you know, influence the world around you just a bit, just a little bit. Not really drastic or anything. I see a lot of outfits you can wear. Although a lot of people like to dress up in a way that you don't really stand out. Well, some people just like to do it for the heck of it. Take some time for the match to be loaded up. Each character have their own stories, bios, and stuff. Claudette. Meg. Yep, looks like we're connecting. Oh, look at that. Other Megs. Oh my god. Team Meg. This is gonna be a megarific game. Yeah, I did that. I just love everyone just feeling like, let's be Meg. Where's Peter's yelling? Oh my gosh, my worst nightmare. I know, I know. Where's Peter impression? Yeah. Stupid Meg. Oh, forgot it has something charging, and it's done. Had to charge something else. See if I can plug a thing in while that's loading. Wow, it is loading a lot faster lately. I am not used to that. Usually it's like 2 years later and stuff like that. All this great technology and we still have loading screens. In the future, people will be like, what's a loading screen? And someone trying to describe it to them, it's like, that sounds awful. How did anyone get anything done? Seriously, in the future, social media is just gonna be like a demand of everywhere. Of course. Because I'm just that lucky, Meg. And look, there was a hook here the whole time. What a great way to start a match, isn't it, folks? Well, once again, just gonna hang here and think about life choices. Apparently I make wrong choices. Because if I did it, I wouldn't be stuck on a hook, wouldn't I? Oh my god, who is it? Oh my god, it's Meg! I can't believe you, of all the other survivors, would help me. It's not like Meg over there. Meg would never help me. But I'm so glad Meg helped me. Maybe the other person who was also Meg, maybe that Meg would help. But no, not Meg. But you, Meg, you're the good Meg. I feel like we're playing leapfrog here. Yeah, not falling for that again. Heard you opening that lock. Yeah. That killer is the spirit. Oh, she grabs someone right away. She has a thing about teleporting. Miss me. That never gets old. She's really gonna let me have it. Oh no. Yeah. Ooh, so close. Why does the basement have to be here? Oh, she's gonna get sweet vengeance on me. No. I don't want to go in the dungeon. I'm not a piece of clothing you just hang. I don't think Meg is into this kind of kinky thing. Oh my god, it looks like Meg is gonna actually try to save me. But I don't see Meg trying to save me. See, this is why I like Meg. And I don't like Meg. This cannot be healthy for a thumb to keep mashing that X button. Why, thank you, Meg. Sister power. Just gonna go in a corner, self-heal, and everything will be okay. It's like the timing of my words. Someone's gonna get the basement treatment. I stand around. I am so dead. Errors were greatly made. Now I can give you some shampoo for your hair if you just... good talk. Well, at least there's another Meg out there. I'm just the first of the many that's gonna go. Hopefully the only one. Oh, why is this one in the basement? Is she messing with the... Oh, I see. She wants to mess with the generator. Oh, this one found a map. You got a Meg that way once, so maybe again. Uh-oh. If you hear that eerie sound, that means that's the spirit teleporting. Just kind of like phases in and out. Oh yeah, and if anyone's like wondering logically, like anything's logical, how can they be like more than one of the same person? And the entity's realm just has some very oddities, like some of the survivors near you may not even be real. Like, there could be dream constructs for all you know. That's why you may see another that is exactly like you, or maybe it's just a parallel universe of you. I mean, you know, that's everyone's input on it, more or less. I mean, that's why you can see, like, multiple Megs, which, you know, that's kind of awesome. Like, if there was more than one of you, y'all can, like, agree to do a thing, even though you may say they do a different action. Except I would never share my 20-piece nuggets. They must earn that trust. Ah, you got the stunner, though. That's one way to give a middle finger to a spirit. Yeah, killers like to whack them generators to reduce that progress. This one is not taking no chances. Checking out those lockers. Oh, this one was exactly right there to save her. Sometimes we're not lucky with the brakes. Oh, for this is bad. This could find a survivor. I mean, a hatch. You can get out. It also gives off this noise. You gotta really listen to it. It's nearby. Oh, damn, she closed it. Oh, man. So close. Going to a hook. Oh, looks like no one survived this round either. An unknown error occurred. Let's see, maybe I'll try being a killer, just in case people are wondering what does that look like, or those that already know, what's it like, let's just see how I play. Yeah, this is the most gross looking thing you'll ever see. I mean, at the moment. A Demigorgon. You mostly start out with the Trapper. You also have the Wraith, the Hillbilly, the Nurse, the Hag, the Doctor, the Demigorgon from Stranger Things, and there's other DLC killers like the Ghostface, the Plague, the Legion, which is actually 4 characters in one, really. You know, if you choose the outfits, you can actually choose one of the other 3 versions of them. But basically, it's all the same playstyle. It could be a guy, girl, different guy. The Spirit, which you just recently saw. The Clown, which the only one that's laughing is him. The Huntress. And the Cannibal from the movie Leatherface. And Freddy Krueger, the Nightmare. Yeah, we're getting to you. And the Pig from Saw, if anyone saw the movie Saw, no pun. And the Shape, which everyone knows is Michael Myers. Michael. But I think for this I'll be the Trapper. Do some things. Got all his perks. Let's see. I'll just do something simple right now. Going to be a long while for the stream. Wasn't as planned, but just doing it for now. After this, I'm gonna try and maybe make another stream of a different game, but I can't decide what game. First, gotta just check on a few things, and then I might stream something else. Just doing it for the heck of it. Sometimes it's good to just sit back and rewatch your old gameplay, how you may have improved or gotten worse. I mean, it's very rare if I hear anyone getting worse at playing a game. It might not even be them, it could be just that everyone else is getting better a lot faster for some reason. Searching for a match. Don't tell me this is going to take time too. there's a lot of videos of Dead by Daylight and YouTubers that make videos of it. Some of them are very hilarious. Some of them, they kind of keep repeating on saying certain things over and over, and that kind of turns people off of them. It's like they start seeing their videos, it's like, oh, it's hilarious what they did, and then it's like, do they really have to say those kinds of things like every 2 seconds or so? I'm not gonna drop no names because I'm not no famous YouTuber or poking at any of the other ones, but you know, some just be doing things that a lot of people just kind of get turned off for. I mean, I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber, just doing this for fun. That's all I like to do, just have a good time. And if other people get a kick out of it, then that's always a plus. Just wondering what other things shall I stream. I already did bits of Sonic Forces. I was actually thinking of restarting Sonic Forces just to stream the storyline, but I don't know if I can have multiple saves because I don't want to erase what I previously have. See, when you're playing as the killer, you get to see the killer gazing at its victims from a distance. The survivors can't see the killer, but the killer can see them. So I guess you could say the killer has an advantage. If they see something that they feel like they shouldn't play as, they'll switch into a different killer. Okay, we got an Adam, we got a Dwight, we got a Jake, and another Dwight. Okay. Get it ready up, Jake. It's time to go. We all gotta go sometime. Oh, that's Ania. Ah, Survivor has a thing. Either they're all gonna be clutter up together. Hold on just a moment. And we're back. Just had to check with something and then my attention is back on the stream. I got notifications and Snapchat snapping. Can't exactly check on some Snapchatness when I'm doing some killerness. Now if I would have been Survivor, I could just put myself in a locker and check my phone or Snapchat. Which is not recommended. If you're playing a game, don't do that. It's never a wise idea. And when you're the killer, you get the first person view. Hey, guy. And we've already got our first victim. And it's a Dwight. Don't worry, guy. I know what it feels like. I know exactly how it feels like. And look, a convenient hook. I'm just gonna place this here for the hell of it. Trying to blend in, huh? Where are you going by? Ooh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. Oh, nice. Both got a double hit. I don't like people touching my stuff. Wow, everyone's having an awesome time. There you go. Oh man, this is exactly the kind of thing I would have done. Must be kindred spirits. Oh, but look at this. It's vacant. Oh, I'm afraid we've never been introduced yet. There we go. Now you're just like part of the pack. Oh, I didn't forget you, Adam. It's time. It's time. It's time, Adam boy. Get the girl. Get all the other boys. Oh, look. There's a hook right here for you. GG. Ah, we meet again. I think we're getting very closer together. You just hang tight. I'm gonna get your friends. How you doing, buddy? Oh, that's great. What were you thinking you were gonna do? Let's go over here. You need a timeout, mister. You need to think about what you were trying to do. Can't have nice things because people keep unhooking them. Oh. I'm sure they greatly enjoyed that moment. Where can they be hiding? You know, all this time me looking, not a generator has not been done besides the first. That was weird. Seriously, what were you thinking? We all panic. Smile for the camera. Gotta find that hatch. That was my lucky day. Just gotta do a thing real quick. Got plenty of time to open that. Oh, you're so lucky. A little love tap before you go. Ruthless killer. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but at least we got most of them. Get pesky kids. And that shall be it. I am done streaming for the moment. So tune in next time if I'm gonna do another Dead by Daylight or another game. I'm just gonna probably do some jumping around and game hopping and game streaming hopping. That's gonna be a lot. But anyways, later everyone, and take care.